What do you say?
We're good now.
We
So now we can mess with whatever we need.
remote PC.
Yeah. We have everything set up, right?
Yep.
Headsets are good.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. This time we have the defensive roster for the opposing team instead of nothing.
Typical.
So hopefully, like, their offense is the same as their defense, so we know most of their offensive players.
Check. 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 I don't think this headset works. Yep.
I stalled him for a while.
Thank you, buddy. What'd you do? You should just ignore him.
Because he was on the call with me trying to.
It's time for Thunder Basin Bolts. KIML FM HD2 translator K294BD Antelope Valley.
Friday Night Lights action. Here we are, PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler, the man in the pinstripe suit. He never misses a week, never misses a game. And we are live from Thunder Basin High School, and kickoff is underway. In their black with silver helmets, blue pants will be the Bolts as he's to the 40, to the 50. He's past half field, and he gets right past midfield, falls at the 45, goes out at the 40. And he goes out at the 42-yard line. One heck of a return from the Bolts kick returner. Check, check, check. Mic check. Give me the microphone first. So here we go. The Bolts come out, break their huddle, and slow to get going for some reason. Shotgun set, halfback to either side of the quarterback, and he gives it to his one halfback. He takes off to the far side of the field, and he's got breaking room, 20 down to the 10. So a 20-yard run. And that was, man, they're about to score pretty darn quickly. 11 minutes, 42 seconds. The Bolts knocking on the door. And looking at a 4-3 set from their defense. Quarterback read option, gives it to his halfback out of the shotgun set, and he falls forward for a few on a 1st and goal. So 11:20 and counting. The Bolts checking with coaches on the sideline for their play. Hadley Hudson gets the call. This shotgun set with his halfback behind him. Twin trips to his left. He sends a man in motion for a crackback read option. Quarterback keeps it. Hadley Hudson gets taken down for a loss of about 2.
That was just a broken play right there. Nobody was ready for the snap.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Someone started to come in motion. The ball just got snapped to him. They didn't know what to do, so he just tried to run.
I'm wondering if they're doing something entirely different offensively, because think about the last time that we saw that we saw an entire offense looking to the sideline for the play. We haven't seen the Bolts do that. But now they're all looking over there for the play. So Twins left, Twins right. 4 receivers set, half back to the left of the quarterback. Hadley Hudson gets it, rolls out to his left, and he tucks it, keeps it, 10 down to the 5. He shoulders a guy as he goes out of bounds. Oh. So 4th down, good defensive stand. That's good because now we're good. KLED. Some legendary football for Friday Night Lights action. The Bolts knocking at the door here for a field goal as they got stood up on their first 3 downs. And 4th and 5. Ball at the left hash mark. Snap is back. Down. Kick is up and good. 9 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Bolts first to strike as they received the kick. So we'll see what, who are they? See what Rock Springs has in store for the Bolts of Thunder Basin. Rock Springs, of course, comes into this game, I believe.
Both teams are 1 and 4.
Both teams, yeah, 1 and 4. Yeah, along with Kelly Walsh, I believe, is 1 and 4. What's up? Lost it?
KIML FM HD2, translator K294BD, Antelope Valley, Crestview. It's time for Thunder Basin Bolts Sports. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, BlackRock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. This Bolts broadcast is also being brought to you by Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. Let's head to the press box.
And up in the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth, PJ Nelson alongside Reese Hagler. As we are underway, first quarter, 9 minutes, 29 seconds. You got the Thunderbolts, or the Thunder Basin Bolts. The Thunderbolts, Reese. The Thunderbolts. But wouldn't it be the Thunder Basin Thunderbolts?
I think they're just the Bolts.
Yes, they are. That's correct. I'm not trying to change their name. This is an interesting look from a team that doesn't know what they're doing.
They're going to motion out when they're ready
Of
to
course,
snap.
they have to. You can't actually run a play like that, right? So they tried to cause some trickery, and they have a wildcat set up when they all lined up behind the center, all 11 players. So 10 players line up behind the center as if every single one's a quarterback. They all stand there. For what reason, I do not know. And then it was like a huddle, but they broke the huddle. But the
that
guy,
was like a swinging gate version of an offensive play.
It was like a game of telephone, right? They were just passing it back. So here they come, Rock Springs in the white jerseys, black jerseys, white jersey, black bottoms, black helmet, and they're going right to left on your radio dial. Quarterback in the shotgun set, he takes the snap and falls forward on a second and long, and he gets himself about a gain of 6, a gain of 7, so we're looking at 3rd and 3 from the 28-yard line, Reese, as they're trying to tag back the Bolts, who came out swinging and were quick to get 3 points on the board. So the Bolts, again, in their silver slick helmets, black jerseys, blue bottoms, and here comes Rock Springs. They break the huddle, come out, quarterback, shotgun set, and he keeps an RPO option there, Reese, and he gets the first down. So a big-time 3rd down right there for Rock Springs to get the first down. They get to move the sticks, and they get another 4 chances to move the ball down the field. 8 minutes, 17 seconds left in this first quarter of football for some Friday Night Lights action. Can you believe it's already halfway through the season, Reese?
No, it feels like it's going by really fast.
It's deja vu, that's for sure. So here we go. Slot receiver to the right, sole receiver. They have a wildcat look, center man in motion around the back, and they just give it to a trap play. Fullback, number 44, as he cuts just underneath. Quarterback gives it to him underneath on a trap, and so a 2nd and 5. So a gain of 5 for that, for Journey Padilla. Also their starting defensive end, but on the offensive side of the ball, he is their fullback, and he's a big boy.
Only got defensive rosters for Rock Springs.
Yeah, love that. Love that. No, they don't have an offense, clearly, because they all came out and got in a line like it was recess. Well, it was supposed to be confusing, and it did. It confused all of us. So here we go. That was a trap play. That was all about the illusion of play action.
That was a direct snap. It didn't even go to the quarterback.
There it is. Play action, that wasn't even play action. That was a direct snap. That's why Reese, the man with the plan. So, Reese, was it a shotgun direct snap, or was he under center?
I didn't even see him. I was watching the quarterback, and
that's all I saw.
They snapped it, and the ball did not go to him.
So, Rock Springs quarterback just he went with what, the fake sweep?
Yeah, he faked throwing it to the running back, even though he never got the ball.
Okay, so that was the fake throw. It wasn't a slant. It was a fake screen because the direct snap had gone to the fullback. 3rd and short. Here they go. And some more trickery in the backfield, but the Bolts waiting for it. Oh, man. I mean, they stand them up.
They did not get tricked at all by the fake reverse.
Here's the thing with the Bolts is that they've been underestimated all season. The record does not reflect how good they actually are. You know, it's just one of those things.
They've played all the top teams in the state
That's
so
what
far,
you were
and
telling.
those are their losses.
Right. So, you know, within the division of 4A, and the Bolts defense set up shop here on a 4th and short, 6 minutes and counting left. Shotgun set for Rock Springs. They've got a power eye, wildcat look, direct snap. Back to was that to the quarterback?
That's to Boston James, their running back.
Boston James, direct snap to number 5, Boston James. Boston James, also their starting linebacker, and he's one heck of a halfback, and that was a big-time 3rd down for Rock Springs Rock Stars. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left, 3-0. Bolts on top. First quarter of football, Friday Night Lights. Good to be here with you folks. Reese Hagler alongside PJ Nelson, and we're in the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. And we are watching Rock Springs try to put one together. Trips left. Quarterback shotgun set. He calls for the snap. And wow, wings it over there. Gets it right over the cornerback's hands on a screen to halfback Boston James. And the Rock Spring Tigers are close to moving the sticks again. A 2nd and short. Did you see that quick, the quick hands on that?
I actually didn't.
Well, that was a bad read by the quarterback. Because the screen got red all day long, and the cornerback was right up there, or the outside linebacker, and he put his hands up. It went right through his hands. So, I guess it was, if the quarterback had enough faith in his arm to get it through his hands, but he threw it right through his hands. And then luckily his halfback had some good hands, caught the ball, and same halfback's in motion now. Shotgun set, 5 out to the side.
Back to the direct snap.
Direct snap, and that's what they're all about, trickery, this Rock Springs. And something tells me we're going to see a lot of that this evening.
Journey Padilla lines up as like an H-back in almost every play, and sometimes they just snap it to him right behind the center.
Well, right there, Journey got his squad another 1st down. They move the sticks. And that is a 1st down for the Tigers. Look at this setup, Reese. So the Bolts try to make sense of what looks to be a kneeling play. They're set up, and now the Tigers have called timeout because they don't even know what they're doing. And so we'll take a timeout as well. Keep it here, keep it locked to this station right here. You're on the Legend, Friday Night Lights action. Basin Radio Network. We'll be back just after this.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim. Come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth it.
At TCRI Energy Services,
PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler, Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth, and we are 4 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock into the 1st quarter here at Thunder Basin Bolts Stadium as they play host to Rock Springs, and the Tigers are trying to put a drive together. Shotgun set, quarterback across his body, just throws it to double coverage. What did he expect? So
his receiver wasn't open, but when he threw it, he went down. So it went from double coverage on a receiver to just no receiver.
So the receiver loses his footing, just like Reese had said, and the quarterback should have just tucked that, and instead threw it to 2 defenders that were on that post. Was that a drag? Was that a post?
It was a corner route.
Okay, so it was a good-looking ball. Had his receiver kept his footing, but either way, that's a big-time turnover, and that was an interception by Garrett Brewer, who was a few weeks ago, I believe, opening night, Friday Night Lights of this season, 2025. He was our player of the game. So good to see that he's suited up back on the field for the Bolts. Here Bolts come. Quarterback shotgun set. He sweeps as he takes the snap, and he's going sideways. He ran a whole lot of yards, but just not forward, Reese.
Straight east and west running.
Straight east and west running. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No, he loses 2. 2nd down and 12 from their 19. The Bolts, again, in their silver, black jerseys, silver helmet, black jersey, blue pants, taking on the Rock Springs Tigers, who are rocking black helmets, white jerseys, black pants. And going left to right on the radio dial will be the Bolts offense. Quarterback, shotgun set, halfback out of the backfield. Quarterback's going to follow him, and he's going to throw to the flat and misses. Just kind of overthrew his halfback there, that just released out of the flat as they just rolled out on a bootleg. Reese, I'll tell you, they got to make those throws. You just got to make those.
Yeah, he had him open, just threw it a little late, was out of bounds.
And I can tell you, when it's your first level, first read, that's always the easiest one. That's the easiest pass. That's the safest bet. That's the one that you practice the most. That's the one they get on you the most and practice about. Because they're like, don't go through. They almost coach you, at least they did 20 years ago, to not go through further than your second, third level of reading. If you're going through your second or third level, you've had the ball in your hands too long. So Hadley Hudson gives the screen, shotgun set, and throws it to Tavin Young. Tavin Young's put together quite an offensive senior season as the wide receiver just crosses right there. And he picked up a first down, and they're moving the sticks.
Thunder Basin this year has been really good at running those tunnel screens, bubble screens, slip screens, all sorts of those plays, and they've been really successful for them.
Yes, they have. Shotgun set, and here we go. Quarterback calls for the snap, and he hands it off to Xander Coombe, the junior halfback, out of the backfield, goes short side of the field and gets a gain, another first down for the Bolts, and that's a Shell Food Mart first down for the Thunder Basin Bolts, and they're now into Tiger territory. Ball at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10, shotgun set. Hadley Hudson calls for the snap and gets it, and he takes off right up the middle, Reese. He didn't even hesitate.
Just fake the handoff, QB power right up the middle.
And that was solid, and that was enough for a gain of 6 or 7. Second and 4. So a gain of 6 for the Bolts senior quarterback, who stays running. Shotgun set, Hadley Hudson. Oh, they find that design screen under again. So they keep it close-knit, ball on the right hash mark. Shotgun set, Hadley Hudson gets the snap, does a little play action fake, and just waits for his halfback. Well, that time it was his slot, Tavin Young, who kind of just crept in. And it was almost, he could have shuffled it like an option, you know?
Oh, yeah. It was like a 1-yard pass.
Yeah, it was just a 1-yard lateral. But it was connected, and they did get themselves some yardage, and now they're setting up shop even closer to the 20. Are they inside the 20? Not yet. They're at the 27-yard line. Second down and 10. 1 minute, 45 seconds on the clock. Hadley Hudson calls for the ball. Oh, man, he's got daylight. Who is that, 6 or 8? Xander Coombe, junior running back to the short side of the field. He doesn't need that far side of the field type of running room, especially when he's got the second gear like he does and the speed like he does. He had one guy to beat. So good defensive play by the cornerback for the Tigers to keep that big running back in front of him, right in front of him.
Thunder Basin's just been establishing the run early, and it's been working. I don't know what their yards per carry is right now, but it's probably pretty high.
It's probably pretty. Yes, it is. Certainly it is. Shotgun set, trips to the right, halfback to the left of Hadley Hudson, who's in the shotgun set. He calls for the snap. He sends his man out in motion, and he's looking for him. But they're waiting for it, and he's got to try to get outside. The defensive end just was all over him. So was the cornerback they were bringing the house. The Rock Springs Tigers. Good defensive set by them. 2nd and 10, 52 seconds and counting, as that play was a loss. So for those, it was a pretty high yards per carry until that one. 2nd and 17, shotgun set. Hadley Hudson has plenty of time and looks for his deep out, and he got his man. And he's out of bounds, 32 seconds on the clock. Not like they're trying to play the clock at all, but 32 seconds on the clock. 3-0 Bolts over the Tigers as they're knocking on the door, getting ready to put another one in the end zone. Hadley Hudson looks to the sideline. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Set up the Bolts in a trips right look. Halfback to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback sends him in motion. He goes out for the screen, and they give it underneath, not to the halfback, but they give it to wide receiver number 3, Garrett Brewer, who kind of, Reese, what happened there?
It was the same setup as earlier when they lost 7 yards, except this time the rushers
This time it was
didn't blow it
successful.
up,
Yeah.
and they had a tunnel screen coming from the outside receiver from outside to in, and he hit him, and they got, 8 yards?
Yeah, they got close to a first down, a 4th and 1, so they're trying to get 4 more shots at the end zone, at least 3 more. Balls on the 9-yard line. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Basin Radio Network. Bolts 3, Tigers 0.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drop.
At TCRI Energy.
Welcome back to Thunder Basin versus Rock Springs, as we have under a minute left in the first quarter. 3-0 with Thunder Basin currently in the red zone, looking to add to their early lead.
You want this?
I formation out of Thunder.
You got it, bud. Hadley Hudson snaps.
Fullback give to Jacob Whip up the
That's a
middle,
first
and
down.
he gets it.
And that is a big-time Bolts first down. Nicely done, Mr. Reese Hagler, holding it down. So, Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. P.J. Nelson, Reese Hagler. First period, first quarter, first period. This ain't hockey, bro. First quarter of the good old gridiron. Friday Night Lights. Bolts 3. Tigers of Rock Springs 0. Bolts knocking at the door. That big-time 4th down right there converted to a 1st down. And they'll come back to start the second quarter from a 1st and 5, 1st and goal from the 5, and we'll have that coming up right here on the Basin Radio Network.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Welcome back. 12 minutes exactly on the clock as we start the second quarter. Thunder Basin Bolts, 1st and goal from their own 5. And he hands it off. Hadley Hudson calls for the snap. Shotgun set, hands it off. And nothing doing there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Bolts, going right to left on your radio dial. So, Reese, defensively, you think that you would probably have a goal line set in there, no? A goal line defense?
I think they did last play. That's how they blew up the run, but
Yeah.
not this
Here
play.
comes the edge. Oh, wow. Almost picked off, too. Give Hadley Hudson some credit for staying in there. He took a shot as he was looking for short side of the field. What was he looking for, his release?
He had a slant out of Blake Edwards that I think would have been a touchdown if he wasn't hit when he threw it.
So Blake Edwards wide open, but yeah, Hadley Hudson took a shot. The ball ended up going not the direction he wanted it to, not with anything on it really, and that was almost darn near picked off right inside the red zone. And 11 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. The black and blue with the silver line up. 1st, 2nd goal. Oh, he's got a crossing route. in the end zone. Hadley Hudson on a 3rd and 5, looking for number 5. Ty Eisenhower. Was that 5?
Yeah.
He had a crossing route all the way from the far side of the field. He just came all the way across the end zone, and Hadley Hudson did have him. He had a good step and a half or so, a half step on his corner on his defender.
Was that a drop, or did the DB get his hands on it?
I think it was just it was a bang bang, but timeout. The whistles blow the play dead, and was it a timeout?
Yeah, timeout Thunder Basin.
Timeout for the
Bolts.
As they're set up, man, another solid defensive set for the Tigers. So we'll be back just after this. More coming up from the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. It's the Thunder Basin Bolts 3, the Tigers of Rock Springs 0. Go ahead.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte on Highway 51, and we're worth the...
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a...
And so here we go. Shotgun set for the Bolts. Hadley Hudson finds his man in the corner of the end zone on a 4th and 5. Touchdown, Bolts. That's a big-time play for the Bolts right there, my friend. Reese Hadley Hudson, the senior quarterback, found his man in the corner of the end zone. He was posted up there. I'm surprised he wasn't offsides and had a sleeping bag.
Yeah, just a sprint out to the right and then a little short comeback route out of the receiver out there, back to the front pylon and hit him with good timing. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's all it was a good timing play call. And I mean, I wouldn't have predicted that. I would have thought they were coming out with their field goal unit, but no. Now the field goal unit's on the field for the PAT as the Bolts just made it 9, now 10. 10-0 over the Tigers. 11 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock, and that's a white front. That's a check of the White's Frontier Motors scoreboard. 10-0. The Bolts on top of the Tigers of Spring and Rocks. Thank you, by the way, to our video sponsor, TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyandotte.
Yeah, Wyandotte.
Yeah, I know, Wyandotte. It's Wyandotte. Equipment sponsors, Gate Tech, and I'll tell you what, equipment-wise tonight, silver helmets, black jerseys, blue pants for the Bolts. They looking slick out there. Love the field. Love how blue that basin is. You see that? Kind of wraps the field, yeah. But Thunder Basin. You know what they say, if you want to mess with the thunder and the lightning, is what one man had called his biceps. So, right to left on your radio dial. Bolts set to kick off. 11 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock. 10-0 as they're leading over the Tigers. Kick is away for kick, and returner for Rock Springs, number 4. He brings it out. He fields it at about the 10, and he gets it up to about the 30, just shy of the 30.
Jordan
Rodriguez was actually the second level. He wasn't the actual returner. The two that were back, it was just a little bit shorter of a kick, fielded at about the 10, 15-yard line. And he took about a 10, 15-yard return for that. As now going left to right on your radio dial will be Rock Springs and the Tigers. Again, in the black helmet, white jersey, black slacks.
And if they don't start on defense, we don't know who they are.
And if they don't, that's right, because that's that's exactly right. Great defensive play call by the Bolts there as they were right through that line. Did you see that? Were they bringing the pain there?
Oh yeah, everyone just brought a blitz up the middle, and they faked all the runs to the outside and kept it up the middle, so they got nothing at all.
Nothing doing. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 29-yard line of. It's their own 29-yard line for the Tigers. 10.5 minutes and counting on the game clock. Again, 10-0 Bolts. Bolts have come out and scored on both their first 2 offensive possessions. Came out, got a field goal, and then that 4th down touchdown. So, more trickery in the backfield as they try, and the Bolts were ready for it this time, I'll tell you. So they set up Rock Springs in the shotgun set, and they're doing this wildcat look, this triangular look. They're keeping everybody closed in, bunched in, and they have like maybe one wide out. Like will be fair. He'll be kind of close in too.
If they want to run that occasional bootleg once a quarter that they throw an interception on.
Yeah, it's just an interesting look. But I'll tell you what, with all the movement they have, they send a man in motion. Right away your linebackers are watching him. DBs are watching for receivers because where are your receivers? They're all closed in, and now the receivers are set up. Trips to the right on this one. A lone slot to the short side of the field. And number 10, their quarterback, tries to get away, and he's tore down. Man, that was a great defensive stand.
Pass rush got home almost immediately.
Yes, he did. No, it was like no one, they invited him through. They showed him where the silver was. 4th and 13 as a great defensive stand by the Bolts. And they just were waiting for it. Now we have a player down, so we have a ref's timeout. Official timeout. And so we'll take an official timeout right here on the Basin Radio Network. It's more coming up from the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth at Thunder Basin Bolt High School Friday Night Lights 2025.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than...
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from March to...
And here we are, P.J. Nelson, Reese Hagler, second quarter, 9 minutes, 10 seconds. And is this a keeper? I thought that was going to be a fake punt. I was going to say that's not very smart. So the quarterback is also the punter. He tried to make everybody nervous as he took the punt, the snap on the punt, Reese. What did he do? Try to take off with it?
He just did like a
soccer style, rugby style kick?
Kept it for a really long time. I guess give his team a long amount of time to get down there for coverage.
So they might not have the most talented or the most depth special teams wise when it comes to someone that can foot the ball.
I didn't see where it went though.
Oh, it was a straight line drive shot, and it was right down as he came, he soccer style kicked it or rugby style, and it was it was squibbed, and so the Bolts will take over from on their own 35-yard line, a 1st and 10 for Hadley Hudson and company. Bolts trips to the right, Hadley with his halfback to the right of him. He drops back, straight back, and he's got to break out of the pocket. He finds his man underneath. Number 2 for a gain of 9. Nice play.
Blake
Edwards. As he was just kind of waiting there for him. And I give Hadley Hudson some credit. He tried to keep some pocket poise, but the pocket collapsed that little bit. And he, where it collapses, it kind of chooses for you where you're going to release to as the quarterback if you want to get out of the pocket. And so Hadley just went naturally with what that was and found his man underneath there for a gain of 9. And I think they're going to measure it. Or no, number 1.
The ref took Tavin Young out for...
So the ref should be watched. See if he has any money on this game. Just kidding. My boss told me to watch what I say about the refs. That was a bad joke. Hadley Hudson calls for the snap, and a second and short becomes a 1st and 10 as their halfback falls right over the middle. Reese, he hit right up the middle. Even though they were bringing the edges, it was a good offensive play call because it got them the first down they needed. And a gain of 12? No, it was second and short. But they're in officially now, 8 minutes, 2 seconds left. They are into the Tigers' territory, and Hadley Hudson calls for this. Oh, and the ball's out. I think that's ground cause, though. Hadley Hudson finds a slant, a deep slant. Was that a post?
Yeah, a little skinny post, it looks like.
Skinny post, the lone receiver on the far side of the field as Hadley Hudson found a man. Perfectly placed ball, beautifully thrown ball. Got him in stride, and it was ground caused, fortunately. Ball will stay in the possession of the Bolts, who are chewing up a lot of this game clock so far. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Hadley Hudson, shotgun set, halfback to the right of him, trips to his left, far side of the field. He drops back, throws too high, and goes for his second level on a hitch, number 2, which is Blake Edwards, who was just a little too short for that. He jumped for it, but if you've ever jumped with shoulder pads on, it's darn near impossible to try to touch your hands together, let alone,
up above your head.
Yeah, it is difficult. So, although shoulder pads over the years have gotten smaller, fortunately. I mean, it depends on your perspective. But when it comes to being athletic and being able to move with your gear on, So, here come the Bolts. Shotgun set, and we've got a halfback who just won't quit as he takes it from Hadley Hudson out of the backfield, trap play, and that's a gain of 25, and he falls into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bolts. It's a big-time touchdown run from Jacob Whiff. W-I-P-F. I don't care how you spell it. His run was pretty.
Yeah, they faked the jet sweep to Tavin Young, but handed it off to Whiff, who ran into his own lineman and then bounced it to the outside and just beat everybody to the corner of the end zone.
And he wasn't going down. He was not taking no for an answer. So the Bolts are shutting out the Tigers of Rock Springs at 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in this second quarter. 17 Bolts and a goose egg for the Tigers. More coming up from the Basin Radio Network Friday Night Lights. Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth will be back just after this.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Looking for your dream home?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have Friday Night Lights action, and it looks like it's a little too windy for the kickoff, as they're going to have a fella hold it for the kicker as he comes up and kicks away. And fielded at about the 4-yard line. Oh, and he's got some room. And he's got a seam. Number 20 for the Tigers gets a solid return right there. And he had some speed. Bounced outside. He went right up the middle, followed some blockers. And then had some daylight. Hit the edge and got himself, fielded that, a 45, 50-yard return?
Yeah, because he caught it about the 10.
Yeah, about the 5 or the 10, and got it to. They're setting up. They're in Bolts territory.
They're at the 45.
The 45-yard line. So he crossed over as he hit that far side of the field, hit that sideline, and tiptoed it till he went out of bounds at right around the 45. They're set up again in this triangular wildcat look, which will probably send a man in motion back behind the fullback. But I believe timeout, Rock Springs. And we'll take a timeout, too, on the Basin Radio Network. More action coming up. Friday Night Lights action, that is, from Thunder Basin High School this October, beautiful October fall night. Couldn't ask for anything more. Be back just after this.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly. TNT
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Welcome back. PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler, my man with the plan, the dude with the briefcase and the pinstripe suit, has some time to call some color commentary for us. So here comes Rock Springs. 1st and 10. 7 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. 17-0. They've got their work cut out for them here, Reese.
Yeah, they're in a bit of a hole right now. They need to try to climb out of.
Yeah. So a gain of 2 on that first down, just a run of 2 yards. He falls forward, and his height got him that 2 yards because that's all he had to do was fall forward. And here they go. Shotgun set. Direct snap, not to the quarterback, but to number 5 for
Boston James.
Yeah, for Boston. No, for the Tigers, and his name is Boston James. Also their starting linebacker, also one heck of a halfback too. He's the couple times he's touched the ball tonight, he's shown his athleticism, shown his ability to get yards after contact, yards after the catch, yards after the carry. Here they go. 3rd down and 5 from the Bolts 40. And a direct snap again to this Wildcat backfield of the Tigers. And Boston James gets it again. He takes it to the far side of the field, but nothing there. A good adjustment defensively by the Bolts as they maintained, contained. And Reese, that was a good job.
Yeah, Rock Springs runs a unique shotgun setup where it's shotgun, but they're only about 2 yards away from the center.
And they're not even snapping to the quarterback.
Yeah, well, yeah, on some of them they aren't, but it's a really short snap, so they just catch it and take off with it, and
it keeps the defense guessing because you can't really see everybody perfectly when they're moving, and then once the ball is snapped, you have all the linemen kind of basically stand up. Everyone gets taller immediately. But you're right.
Basin has been guessing correctly so far this game, though.
Too much on the ball there for the screen from the quarterback, number 10, Kaysen Cahill. Kaysen spelled with a K, Cahill spelled with a C.
Turnover on downs?
Yes, was that 4th down?
That was 4th and 5.
So 4th and 5, yeah, they were kind of in no man's land, so they were going to go for it, and they did, and they fell short as the screen pass had too much zip on it from Kaysen Cahill as he was looking for his halfback on the screen, and they turned the ball over, and here come the Bolts offense to take over on their own 39-yard line, and we're already over halfway through the second quarter. 5 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. 17-0 Bolts, and they're taking over for their 4th possession offensively of the night. Hadley Hudson calls for the snap, has it. He's rolling around, leaves the pocket, finds his man, second level. Was that a drag route or an out? Either way, he found his man on the go, across his body. Number 3 would be Garrett Brewer, our one-time already player of the game, our TCRI Energy Services player of the game from a few weeks ago. Oh, actually, opening week, I want to say. Opening first week, week 1.
Versus Natrona?
Versus Natrona County, absolutely. He ended up getting hurt, too, for half that game. But he wanted back in there. He was chomping at the bit. You can see why, because their offense runs well with him. And here comes Hadley Hudson, the shotgun set, and he gives it to his halfback who's lined up behind him. That's James Kuhn, right?
Xander.
No, Xander Kuhn. Xander Kuhn.
Wrong school.
Wrong school. Oh, that's right. Is there any relation?
No, just James is the Campbell County running back.
Oh, Xander Kuhn, the junior halfback, with the gain of 6 there. The ball on the 50-yard line right at midfield. 1st and 10, Bolts. Hadley Hudson called. Oh, we have some movement from a good cadence call, a good hard count from Hadley Hudson. He gets some movement out of the white jerseys and a neutral zone infraction. And 5 yards given to the Bolts for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay the man. 3 minutes, 55 seconds. The clock doesn't stop for a flag. No, sir. Shotgun set. Twins to the right, twins to the left. 4 receivers set. And Hadley Hudson gets a far throw for his furthest receiver away on the far side of the field, Garrett Brewer. Garrett Brewer was open. That's a far throw, Reese.
Just a hook route at the sticks, and he just throws it a bit outside.
You know, he's throwing it about 20 yards east to west. He's throwing it 20 yards laterally and maybe 5 yards downfield. And a football field is, what, 52 and a half yards wide?
Yeah.
Something like that?
52, 53.
Yeah. So here we go. Short side of the field, right to left on your radio dial. Shotgun set for the Bolts. They send a man in motion. And Hadley Hudson with a nice athletic play as he keeps it, cuts back, and all short side of the field action right there, from following his blocks to, getting a first down. A nice gain as he just kind of bounces outside. You're going to be in the middle of all that chaos, those linebackers and everything, man. Your heart will get pumping. But it's one of those things. The game slows down for you. And if you play it long enough, you can actually find yourself being able to do some neat things when a game slows down for you. Same way in basketball, too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's a tough game for folks. For the faster a game is, how fast can the mind process it? And I'll tell you what, football's a lot of fun when it can slow down for you like that. And it does for Hadley Hudson. Here he goes. Shotgun set. He sees his man. He's got his man. I don't know if you saw that, Reese, through the camera or not, my friend, but that was in and out of the hands of Garrett Brewer. Intended wide receiver was Garrett Brewer, who wants that one back. Please, Santa, could you come back?
Looked like they had a deep post and corner route on that side, and with the depth they ran, they ended up in a similar spot near each other. So
it still was beautiful, right up the right hash. Trips to the right for this play. Shotgun set, halfback to the left, the quarterback Hadley Hudson trying to rush it, and he gets the snap and the throw off, but the ref doesn't like it. He says no. He blows that whistle thing that hangs around his neck, and he calls the play dead. Says, do not resuscitate. Go ahead. All right. He just wanted everybody to know how he was doing. He said he's doing okay, and so game whistle. Now we're back in action. 2nd and 10, no yardage lost, no yardage gained. Got to think that the ref was simply telling people how he felt. And Hadley Hudson, here he goes. Shotgun set, his halfback to the right of him. He gives him as he crosses him up in the backfield. They do that trap play. I call it a trap. Someone might call it something different, but it's just when you're quarterback under center, which Hadley Hudson's not. He's in a shotgun set. Either way, it's a reverse pivot type situation where that's the only way you can get the ball to the halfback with that type of movement in the backfield. So shotgun set, Hadley Hudson gets the ball and finds his man on a screen. He connects with him, but he's taken down for a loss on a 3rd and a 3. That was 3rd and short, and they just lost about 4 yards. So we're looking at 4th and 7. And this could be the first offensive possession for these guys where they don't get some points on the board tonight. Hadley Hudson, shotgun set, trips to the left, lone wide receiver, far side of the field, as he's his slot, or his wide out. And Hadley Hudson has his running back go from his left to his right in the shotgun set. Again, trips to the left, ball middle of the field, and he finds second level out for Garrett Brewer, who wanted that touchdown pass back, and he just made up for it a little bit with that connection there. And that's a big-time first down for the Bolts.
They went, running back was on a flat route, and then a deep out route out of, who caught that, Brewer?
Yes, it was, Garrett Brewer.
And just the running back pulled all the flat defenders down. Out route went right over the top of their heads.
Yep, and they take advantage of the cover, too, with the openings in the zone like that. That's all he did, right?
Oh, yeah.
Easy enough. Sends his man in motion. Shotgun set. Hadley Hudson looking for the end zone. Sees his man on a crossing route, but that's all sorts of traffic in there. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a flag, which would get them out of just an all-around bad play.
None come in, though. Might have been ruled uncatchable.
Is that what it was?
I mean, that could be my guess.
Wouldn't that be? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or they thought that
he saw somebody.
He wasn't too early.
Trip set up. All the players looking to the sideline. That's something new I've noticed this evening that they're doing. Maybe they do it every game, but they're going no huddle. And we have a trips triangle set to the far side of the field. Hadley Hudson, shotgun set, sends his halfback out of motion out of the backfield, keeps it himself. And he goes forward on a third and a 2nd and 10. And now we have a 3rd and 10. Is Hadley Hudson on the keeper, gets a gain of 1 or a loss of 1?
Looked like he they ruled it a loss of 1.
A loss of 1, so here we go. 3rd, Thunder Basin, timeout. Basin Radio Network, sports booth, Fisher Sand and Gravel sports booth, that is. 2 locations locally to serve you, Spearfish and Newcastle. PJ Nelson, along with Reese Hagler, will have more coming up from Thunder Basin High School, Week 6 high school football, Friday Night Lights. It's the Basin Radio Network.
Commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you.
Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth, live from the press box. As we've got our own booth up here. Reese Hagler, PJ Nelson here with you. And the Bolts knocking at the door to get their 4th score of the night. Hadley Hudson takes off, and he's right up the middle, and he's going to try to hit the edge. Got to be careful. Don't want to get hurt, young man. As he was running for his life there on a 3rd and long, and he had it, and I believe they do. They have a first down. Big-time first down. 1st and goal, ball on the 8. So Hadley Hudson does convert that 3rd and long. And towards the end there, I thought he was going to start. He started running east and west, and I was like, oh, please don't go backwards. 1 minute, 5 seconds on the clock, 17-0. The Bolts having a heyday, at least offensively here in the first half. Coming up at the halftime show, it's the Helen's store. That's Helen's indoor yard sale, secondhand and more. Helen's store, and We'll Clean It Up cleaning service, and We'll Clean It Up moving service. It's Helen's store, and We'll Clean It Up halftime show. On Strands. Presented by Strands. Fantastic. Thank you to Strands.
We have a Rock Springs injury right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So
he was in on the tackle.
Can't tell which one it was, but fortunately it's not the Bolts quarterback because he got wrapped up by about 4 or 5 people. And one of those defenders is down. So we'll take a breather here. Basin Radio Network. More Friday Night Lights action coming up. Again, the Bolts 17, Tigers of Rock Springs 0.
This fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality and sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas.
So here we go. Bolts, first and goal from the 8. Hadley Hudson. Is he under center, Reese?
Yes, he is. Back in the I form.
Bootleg keeps it. He's going to tuck it. He's got to. No, he's looking for a man. No, he tucks it. No, he keeps it, and he gets into the end zone. So he keeps it. He was not real sure what was happening. Defense is like, do I go up on him? Do I rush up on him, or don't I? Either way, Hadley Hudson's going to make you pay. If you don't run up on him, he's gonna get you by either throwing the ball with a wide receiver. He had 2 receivers wide open, and so the defense was aware of that. They just had to commit to the receivers, thinking that from the 8-yard line that he was going to throw the ball. But no, they didn't realize that he likes to run the ball, and he took off and fell in there. He cleared the goal line by a few yards, didn't he?
Yeah, he wanted to just run right to the pylon. It looked like from here, but I'm not positive. Padilla closed in and got an angle on him.
A little bit, which made him untuck it, look like he wanted to throw again, and I think that's what ended up helping him out.
Yeah, he got a blocker in front of Padilla, and then he cut back and had green grass to the end zone.
So we got a goose egg for the Tigers. They've yet to put any points on the board. 42 seconds left on the clock. And we have a 24-0 Bolts, as they have some type of vendetta against the Tigers apparently, and they are just they're just taking it out on them, which makes for very entertaining Friday Night Lights action. So we've yet to see the Bolts punt, correct?
Yeah, I believe it's been 4 drives and 4
They've scored on
drives.
Every single offensive possession first half, and again they're kicking off here. Back to Rock Springs to see if Rock Springs can get something going with well under a minute left on the clock. 42 seconds to be exact. Back to return for the black and white. I don't know, but I need glasses.
Santiago Cruz and
Santiago Cruz.
I believe Carter Guard on the far side.
And here come the Bolts, right to left. The kick's away. Carter Cruz bobbles the kick, but picks it back up. Shoestring. Takes off and goes to the far side of the field. Tries to get to the edge. He goes from the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25, and he's knocked out. And he's close to the 30. Here come the sticks. 34 seconds on the clock. 24-0 Bolts. Not much doing for the Tigers this first half. Now, they did have some trickery working out for them, but you just aren't going to be able to continue to those types of plays and think you're going to put points on the board, Reese.
They've made it onto the Thunder Basin side of the field a couple times this game, but they've stalled out, and they don't want any field goals, especially down by 24 in the first half right now. So
yeah, you're looking to get a touchdown and then 2-point conversions to chip away at this.
And they haven't converted on 4th downs. So
no conversions on 4th, and we're looking at a Bolts defense that's pretty hungry.
Empty
set. Quarterback calls for the snap, and His halfback, number 5, Boston James,
was
not ready for the ball, or the quarterback rushed the throw because of the blitz, had a Bolts defender right in his face. Ball was perfectly thrown.
Yeah.
It was just, he turned, and, they'll tell you at the next level, game's faster. The game's just exponentially faster when it go from high school to college, and they say it's even faster when you go from college to pros, of course.
O-line only had 5 in to block because they were empty. The O-line did a slide to the left, which left the right edge rusher just untouched, so he had to just throw it.
Yeah, it looked like they were about to play it safe there and take a knee, but no. Instead, it was a fake take knee as everybody was sealed in, like everybody close. We're going to kneel it, And some more trickery, which doesn't reward them at all. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11,
They're
10.
out of timeouts.
They're out of timeouts, and they're in a huddle with 7, 6, and they're just going to let the clock and the whistles save them. Nope. You guys could see the clock, too. I just will never understand that. They can see the scoreboard. They can see the clock. And they didn't want any part of that Bolts defense, who stood them up on every single defensive stand, every offensive possession for the Tigers in this first half. P.J. Nelson, along with Reese Hagler from the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth at Thunder Basin High School. 2 locations locally to serve you, Fisher Sand and Gravel and Spearfish in Newcastle. It's the Helen's Store Halftime Show, and We'll Clean It Up, cleaning and moving service. Helen's and We'll Clean It Up. And we'll get to it just after this. The marching band for the Thunder Basin Bolts getting set up. And that's a check of the white Frontier Motors scoreboard. 24 Bolts. Tigers of Rock Springs, 0. And that's White Frontier Motors. 444 Skyline Drive, Chevy, and GMC, General Motors. It's the Basin Radio Network. More coming up. The second half of football as well. Thank you again to our video sponsor, TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of Wyodak, and our equipment sponsor, Gate Tech, for all your gate needs. And don't forget to stay tuned at the end of the game for the TCRI Energy Services Player of the Game. And thank you to our sponsor, Strands, this evening as well, as they join our reputable collection and group of advertisers who
sponsoring our halftime show,
who we're grateful to have, or we would have no halftime show. So, anyway,
no football stream.
No football stream?
Yeah, without any sponsors.
Oh gosh, we wouldn't have any of it. But keep it here. There's always more to come, because you've got P.J. Nelson along with Reese Hagler, and you never know what will happen. 24-0. 24-0. Anyway, it's the Basin Radio Network. Let's run some spots, pay some bills. Hold on.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust
KIML FM HD2 translator K294BD Antelope Valley Crestview.
Listen up, folks. It's Kelly from TNT Guns and Ammo, where we've got more gear than a tackle box at a fishing convention. Oh, wait, we're not a fishing store. But whether you're prepping for hunting season or just like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, we've got you covered. Guns, ammo, reloading equipment, you bet. And don't forget our shooting range. It's open to the public and a perfect place to dial in before your big hunt. So grab your buddies, your boots, and your best aim and come see us today at TNT Guns and Ammo. We're 5 miles east of Wyodak on Highway 51, and we're worth the drive.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, Good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family,
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenience stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food.
Strands Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch, right on in. Saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street, next to Thunder Ford.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com.
And welcome back on Basin Radio Network and the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth, 2 locations locally to serve you, Spearfish and Newcastle. We currently have about 4.5 minutes remaining left in halftime as Thunder Basin leads the Rock Springs Tigers 24-0. This is the halftime show presented by Helen's Store. We'll clean it up. And also by Strands. Thank you, Strands, for sponsoring our halftime show. And if we look at what's happened in the game, Thunder Basin's been really run heavy because their yards per carry have been great. They've been able to run it up the middle and out the outside with great success. They have one passing touchdown where Hadley Hudson, who leads the state in passing yards, had to sprint out to the right, threw a little comeback to the front right pylon for a touchdown to Garrett Brewer. But it's been ground and pound out of Thunder Basin. Rock Springs has been run the ball almost every play, but they really haven't seen much success. They've made it across the 50 a couple times, never got close enough for a field goal, and after not very much into the game, they were down by a lot, so they probably wouldn't want a field goal anyways. They go for it on 4th down. They don't get it, and that's what's Thunder Basin's had 4 drives. First drive marched all the way down to the goal line, ended up kicking a field goal, and then after that it's just been 3 touchdowns, making it 24-0. And it's probably going to be much of the same in the second half as they're going to look to run the ball a lot, chew a lot of the clock, get out of here with a win as fast as they can. Rock Springs is not really a passing team, but they're going to have to try to, at least a little bit, to try to get back in this game because you can't just run the ball and expect to come back when you're down by 24 points at halftime. So it'll be interesting to see what Rock Springs does offensively and defensively to try to maybe stop Thunder Basin's run, because it's been Xander Coombe and Jacob Whiff have both just run all over them in the first half. And Rock Springs has to do something about that. There's 2.5 minutes left on our halftime countdown. I'd like to thank you for joining us here if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on 106.7 The Legend. And we'll be back in 2 minutes when the second half starts, and Rock Springs will receive to start the second half.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. We take pride in every project, big or small, because your outdoor space should be a source of joy and beauty. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. Our team is committed to craftsmanship, consistency, and care, bringing out the best in every property we serve. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and a gal where our patients are family.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise detail and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years, with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet. Fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus bread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade. Packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Right on in. Saddle up. Eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder.
Need a quick snack or drink while you're...
Welcome back to Gillette, Wyoming and Thunder Basin High School, where we've got Rock Springs versus Thunder Basin football tonight. Rock Springs just received the second half kickoff and returned it to about the 21-yard line. 24-0 Thunder Basin so far, as they've scored on every drive they've had this game. And here we go. Wildcat to number 5, Boston James, and tries to run left with it, and nothing is going. They lined up in a short shotgun, like 2 or 3 yards behind the center, unorthodox. Just snapped it to Boston James. Wildcat tries to just run like a sweep to the left. Defense holds contain. He can't really even find a gap to run towards, and he just gets stopped 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. Brings up 2nd and 12. As Rock Springs takes a snap, fakes it to the right, actually hands it off to the left to number 33, Caleb Prater, on a little toss sweep action. And again, nothing going as the defense stays home and fills their run responsibilities, and it's a gain of 0. It's 3rd and 12. To 3rd and 11, they change it to open up the second half as they go empty with H-backs. And passes thrown to the left and batted down by number 58, I believe, which is Garrett Hyman, rushing on the, if you're looking from the offensive perspective, on the left side, but it's the right edge rusher for Thunder Basin. Jumps up, gets his hands up, bats down the pass. It was going to be a quick pass to the left on 3rd and 11, which brings up 4th and 11. Not even a minute and a half comes off the clock, and Rock Springs is out here having to punt again. 2 returners back for Thunder Basin at the 50. Looks to be Blake Edwards and maybe Tavin Young. Very low punt that lands at about the 30 and just rolls to the Rock Springs 49-yard line. So a net punt of 25, 30 yards, which is where Thunder Basin will take over from the opposing 49-yard line with 10:28 left in this third quarter, with great starting field position and a 24-point lead as they look to run some clock here in the second half and extend their 24-point lead.
They try as they might, Reese, but I'll tell you, any adjustments that got made at halftime will only be positive, considering there was only one way to go, and that was up. That is per if you're wearing white and black. Midfield, 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. 10 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. And shotgun set, sweep, jet sweep in motion. Ooh.
Big tackle.
Yeah, big time tackle by, I don't know.
Thunder Basin starts in a 5-wide formation. Xander Coombe in the slot to the right. Pre-snap, they motion him over and snap
sweep.
it and give it to him on a jet sweep going left to the outside, and he gets a first down on first down.
First down on first down, so now it's first down again. 36-yard line. Right to left on your radio dial. The Bolts looking to, as
offsides on Journey Padilla.
Did you see him move?
Yeah, he jumped. Hard count.
So they got him on the hard count. 1st and 5, even better. Looking to the sideline, they don't like the play, or I don't know if he's audibling or Hadley Hudson shotgun set. Halfback to his right, trips to his right. Comes back to the left, short side of the field. Number 12, his intended receiver. That would be Langley. And kind of in and out of his hands. Hadley tried to place it in a place where he could catch it, but that was also close to the ground.
It was his first read, and he stared him down. It was a little hitch
Telegraphed,
route,
yeah.
and the corner jumped it because he looked at him from the snap and just stared at him the whole time.
Fortunately, the throw was low and not catchable, at least by the defender.
Incompletion is a better option than an interception.
Yeah, you're darn skippy, buddy. Julian Langley.
Whip up the middle, looks to be first down yardage,
Whip.
right at the marker.
That dude's all about yards after the first contact, yards after the catch, yards after any touch.
A long, 25, 30-yard rushing touchdown out of him in the first half?
Yeah, he would just refuse to go down. Hadley Hudson checking the sideline, looking at his coach for a play call. Trips to his right. Ball on the left hash. Sends his halfback out in motion for... There's that dual bubble screen. They're looking, and they have the one guy come up underneath. The halfback he sends in motion, Reese, out of the backfield. Yeah. And clearly the defense is going to bite on one of them.
It's the fourth or fifth time they've run that concept where they motion the running back out into a swing route. They haven't thrown it a single time, but that is the second time, once in the first half and now, that it's been a fake to the running back swing route, get the defense flowing that way, tunnel screen coming back the other way.
Precisely,
right
buddy.
Them.
And they come back with that same formation, just designed, they have different variations, different forms, all within that same formation. Trying to do their best to keep the defense honest, but at the same time also run an effective offense. And with 9 minutes and 14 seconds and counting on the clock, they're about to be knocking at the door. Are they technically in the red zone when the ball's on the 20?
I believe so.
So they are in the red zone. They are on the 20-yard line, the Bolts. 3rd and 5 from Rock Springs' 20-yard line.
Both running backs in the game.
Ooh, finds his hitch, his wide out by the sideline. And he gets a first down, big-time first down. Nice throw from Hadley Hudson.
Yeah, Whip and Coombe were both lined up to the right of the QB, and they both roll out with Hudson as blockers to set the edge for him to sprint out right, and he had Tavin Young just going down the sideline wide open.
Wide open, as they gave him too much cushion, and they're doing it again, as you can tell. Go right back to him. Come back to him. Hadley Hudson, elusive as he might be, escapes to the short side of the field and goes out of bounds, keeps it, but it was not designed that way. We'll stop the clock at 8:23. Ball on the 9-yard line, 2nd and 9. Or 2nd and goal, rather, as the sticks are away. Either team has all 3 timeouts. And here we go. Bolts, twins to the left, shotgun set. And Hadley Hudson with some RPO action. And he keeps it. Right, he kept it?
Yes.
And he gets forward on 2nd and goal, gains approximately 5 yards. So now we're looking at 3rd and goal from the 3. They're knocking at the door. Hadley Hudson breaks the huddle. Here come the Bolts. He is shotgun set under center. He's under center. Power I formation, gives it right to his fullback. That's a quick hit on the trap, and that's a touchdown. Jacob Whiff. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Just come out in their I formation, heavy goal line type of set, like for any time they want to go under center on short yardage, just fullback right up the middle and just push the defense right into the end zone.
Well, the Bikers absolutely love a night like tonight because there's touchdowns being put on the board and points being put on the board, so they get to rev those engines. Every single time the Bolts put some points on the board.
For the 5th time.
Ooh, that edge I like that kind of effort, even though you're down 30-0. As the Bolts have taken a significant runaway lead. And don't be surprised if we start seeing some second and third stringers seeing some reps.
They called that good, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, there they go.
31-0. The Bolts on top of the Tigers. Basin Radio Network, Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth, PJ Nelson, along with Reese Hagler and Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. 2 locations locally to serve you spearfish in Newcastle. And a check of our scoreboard brought to us by White's Frontier Motors. They're located on Skyline Drive, 444. Skyline Drive, White Frontier Motors. White's Frontier Motors, that is, excuse me. Chevy and GMC. So far, this shutout brought to us by Shell Food Mart. It's a what do we got?
Basin's still perfect on drives.
They have scored every time they've touched the ball.
Field goal on the first drive, and then 4 straight touchdowns after that.
Well done. 14 likes it. He's dancing. Who's 14? He gets player of the game for that dance.
Timer Olson.
Tyler?
Timer.
Kicks away right to left on your radio dial. That is a squib kick and a half right down to the goal line. Fielded it by number 1 at the goal line, and he comes out, takes off to the far side of the field, follows some blocks, gets up to the 20, 25, just past the 30. Taken down at about the 32, 33-yard line. That's about a 32-yard return for the man they call Santiago Cruz. Number 1, and he's probably tell you why he's number 1 for a reason, because he's number 1. He's probably the fastest dude on the team, and you do not want to kick to him if you do want to maintain a shutout.
The biggest positive for Rock Springs so far this game has been their kickoff returns. They've been
special teams all day.
Great field position to start on most of these drives.
Yes, they have, and that's been because of that guy, that number 1. When they, don't kick to Santiago Cruz, Journey Padilla.
Direct snap to him again.
Direct snap to Journey as he hits the hole, and he hits it hard. 2nd down and 10. He's a fullback, right? We can just call him a fullback, right?
Yeah, fullback, H-back.
Yeah, because he's not a tailback. I mean, he's blocking. He's in front of the tailback. He's in front of your...
Yeah, he lines up as like an offset tight end on most plays.
Yes, he does. Kind of in that slot set right off the tight end. Ooh, is that going to be...
Speed option.
Almost looked like he was going to throw it like a second pass. But no, it was not. It was exactly what Reese said it was. He just kind of looked for a moment like he wanted a pump fake. 6 minutes, 50 seconds and counting on the clock, and they're trying to put one together here. That is the Tigers of Rock Springs. Both these teams come into tonight's matchup at 1-4, but I can tell you the 4 losses by the Bolts are not the same 4 losses that the Tigers have had.
Thunder Basin's 1 win is against Kelly Walsh, and Rock Springs' 1 win is against Cheyenne South so far this year.
How is Cheyenne South?
They are winless.
They are winless, so. And Rock Springs quarterback number 10, Kaysen Cahill, gets the snap and hands it off for a gain of, I don't know, not enough, because it's 4th and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line. Of their own 42-yard line, the Tigers going left to right on your radio dial. Huddle. They break it, come to the line of scrimmage to a waiting Bolts defense who's chomping at the bit to maintain a shutout, and here they go. We're looking at a blitz. They're bringing the house. On a 4th and short, a lot of credit to both sides of the ball for... Did they get the first?
Refs marked it. Yeah, he got it by about 1 yard.
1 yard. So a positive play for them, for the Tigers, that is, as they move the sticks.
Back to that Wildcat to James.
For a Shell Food Mart first down. Yes, it was.
First drive, try to sweep going left. Didn't get anything this time. Sweep going right, and they get
on a fourth
when they
down.
need 3.
On a 4th down, too, at that. But you're right, partner. What's that? Wow. Oh, that's South. Current update, Cheyenne South losing to Campbell County Camels 49-8 in the third quarter. And on location is our own Chase Horsley calling that one. He's got a barn burner.
By one team.
By one team. We got one here. 31-0. Bolts over the Tigers. 5 minutes and 11 seconds on this clock. Third quarter. Friday Night Lights, October 3rd, 1997. Just kidding. 2025. So some play action in the backfield from Casey Cahill, the quarterback.
Back to Caleb Prater again.
Caleb Prater again, who, he hasn't gotten a lot of touches tonight, but a couple, right?
Most of his carries have been on the same type of, they fake a sweep to James going one way, and they toss it to him in the backfield going the other way.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much success with that play, though.
No, because you know what? The guy's too, by the time that you get him the ball, the play's already come undone, you know? Not enough time. Oh, there's the ball's on the ground. Fumble picked up by the Bolts. Bolts ball. So on a 3rd and 10 from their own 45-yard line, they just shoot themselves in the foot. So don't give them a loaded one because that's what they'll do. 4:24 on the clock. Quarterback was met. Boom. Crash, bang, boom. He was met real quick in the backfield by a Bolts defender who was like, I'll take that. I'll have that. Please, thank you. And he swipes it, bounces off the turf, picked up by another Bolts defender who's swarming the players.
Sam
Wofford. And he was hungry for it. He got it, took it from the 45 down to the 28, and they are 8 yards away from the red zone. And they, as in the Thunder Basin Bolts, looking to put another score on the board to make every offensive possession so far a scoring one. Correct?
Yeah, 5 for 5 so far.
5 for 5 so far. Number 6 starts right now. 1st and 10, 4:24 on the clock. Shotgun set. Number 6 breaks out of the backfield, and he goes second level for his hitch. Finds him for a gain of 10. Will they give him forward progress? Hadley Hudson finds his man. Tavin Young. Dude, so quick. His height could be a disadvantage, but he makes up for it with his speed, agility, and athleticism. So Tavin Young plays like he's 6'6".
They've run that 10-yard hook out of Young a lot this game, and that's one of the first or second times they've really connected on it for a good gain.
He'll make any defensive back nervous.
Oh, there it is again.
Yep. It's the quick feet, so defensive backs are going to get real jumpy, and they're going to give you a lot of cushion when you're fast like that.
He's just running to the sticks and stopping, and he's just sitting in between the zones every time, and it's open.
It's wide open. Hadley Hudson just keeping the right read, whether he telegraphs it or not. Tavin Young gets to the spot so darn quick. It's just about, a quick hit. Snap it, throw it. And so we've got 3:43 on the clock, 1st and 10 from the 10. So it was a 1st and goal. The sticks are away, collecting dust temporarily. 3:43 on the clock in this third quarter. Waiting for the officials to call it live. There it is. Clock starts. Hadley Hudson calls for the snap. Sees his man in the flats. He tucks it, keeps it. Jukes, jives, short side of the field, gets down to the 5 for a 1st and goal. Gain of 5, 2nd and goal from the 5.
Hadley Hudson leads the state in passing yards right now and is a great dual threat rushing QB.
Indeed he is. Did he start last year?
I actually don't know.
It's a great question. Hadley Hudson, he does have plenty of opportunities to put points on the board and help his team win. And we've called a couple of their games. He's a talented athlete. As this Bolts team is a talented team, 31-0. So when they're hitting on all cylinders, they can do damage. 2:55 and counting on the clock. Hadley Hudson with a twin set, and I believe we have the first timeout called of the second half. 2:48 on the clock. 31 for the Bolts. 0 goose egg for the Tigers. More coming up from Thunder Basin Bolts Stadium. It's the Basin Radio Network Friday Night Lights. We'll be back just after this.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strand's Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strand's Lawn Care, service with excellence.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. BighornDental.com.
Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. PJ Nelson along with Reese Hagler. Bolts on the 5 are their own are on the Tigers 6-yard line for a 3rd and goal. Hadley Hudson does complete his pass to the short side of the field on a quick hitch. Is that what it was?
Looked to be like an out route.
A quick out to the short side of the field, but the receiver just short of the end zone. So we want to hear some noise, the scoreboard says. That's the White's Frontier Motors scoreboard. 444 Skyline Drive, Chevy GMC, White's Frontier Motors. 3rd and 1. Oh, so wait. 3rd and 1 now from the 1. Hadley Hudson, shotgun set, gives it to his halfback, dives at the end zone, and we're waiting for an official signal.
Far side ref rules touchdown.
Far side ref does rule touchdown, and so the Harleys take it. Yeah, buddy. They love doing that. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Can't hear myself think. Where am I? Whew. We're on a baseball diamond, apparently. Soccer field, I mean. Rugby? Football field, Thunder Basin Bolts.
Oh.
Kick is up, and it is blocked. Number 9 is hobbling. What did he, or no, was that his dance? Was that his after-play dance?
I didn't even see it.
That was pretty tricky. That was like a 90s pop and lock thing.
They almost blocked it last time, and they actually get home and do it this time.
Yeah, that dude hit the edge fast. I was surprised they didn't call him off sides, but he wasn't. He's just quick, and he got in there that time and got his hand on the ball. So something positive for the Tigers to grow on, as they blocked the PAT, leaving the score, instead of being 38-0, instead it's 37-0. Bolts on top of the Tigers, and they say you shouldn't, wrangle a Tiger or get anywhere near them, but the Bolts are all over them. In this third quarter, 2 minutes left on the clock, 1:57 to be exact. Special teams on the field. I'll tell you what, Reese, this is probably the most impressive we've seen these guys play all season.
Yeah, this and the Kelly Walsh game have been big wins.
Did we see that one?
No, that was in Kelly Walsh, but I believe it was 50-17.
Oh, man, it was a run and gun, yeah.
40-7 or something like that at halftime. So this is a similar looking game so far.
Absolutely, buddy. 37-0. Got the backup quarterback throwing the ball.
Starters might be coming out here pretty soon.
Yeah, we're going to see some reps going to the second stringers, as you should, in the fourth quarter.
Dropping money.
It's the pockets. Kicks away.
Touchback.
And touchback, Reese said. So they'll get the ball at the 20-yard line. And they got 80 yards to go, the Tigers. 1:57 on the clock in the third quarter. Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. PJ Nelson. along with my buddy Reese Hagler. What do you think of anything else? So there goes that weird, strange-looking power eye set. Wildcat set for the...
I believe they went back to the direct snap.
The Tigers. Oh, it was direct snap?
Faked the reverse when the ball was already going forward in the pile. 2nd and 8.
From the 22.
I think Rock Springs is going to have to try out that little 5 wide with...
Yeah, player down. Official timeout. 44.
Is it 44? Yes, it is. That is what, Padilla? Yeah.
Journey Padilla.
I believe he had the carry.
He's a playmaker.
Walks off the field gingerly, but under his own power.
But at least he is walking off under his own accord, under his own power.
Here comes here we go, into an empty set out of Rock Springs.
Empty set. Trips to the right, but he comes back to the left on a quick slant. And Caleb Cahill, or Kaysen Cahill, senior quarterback for the Tigers, pass incomplete. His pass incomplete as he tried that quick slant to, who was it, Boston James? Or
it was to Jordan Rodriguez.
Jordan Rodriguez.
Thrown into traffic, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line as there's 1:18 left in this third quarter. Back in the empty set again. Trips to the right, H-back to the right, solo receiver, Rodriguez to the left. Screen.
Screen, finds his man.
Does not get close to first down yardage. Screen to Caleb Prater. Just 5 wide, just throw him a screen. It's not great blocking. He tries to cut it back inside where there is a little bit more of his own team helping him out. Not much going. They still have the sticks as 3rd down, though, as there was a penalty, illegal formation. So it's going to be an accepted penalty, still 3rd down. Unless it's a loss of down penalty. No, it'll be still 3rd down, accepted penalty. 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 13. Thunder Basin could have declined it and brought up about a 4th and 5, but instead they take their chances with a 3rd and 13. So we're back in the empty again. Trips to the left side this time. Looking that way, steps up in the pocket. Pocket collapses as he tries to get out to the left, and he is brought down. Can't escape. Looked to be Gage Robinson on the tackle in the backfield. Yes, Gage Robinson, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 15. Back him up another 10 yards where they would have been if they declined the penalty, which presumably will give their offense better starting field position. As the time's ticking down to 15 seconds and counting left in this third quarter. As Thunder Basin leads by 37, and Rock Springs is out here to punt. They run someone onto the field late, only 5 seconds left. They're not going to get this snap off, and they're not going to try to. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Thunder Basin 37 at home versus the Rock Springs Tigers 0. And we are in the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth, 2 locations locally to serve you, Spearfish and Newcastle. And we will be back with the final 12 minutes of the game after our commercial break.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
Score big this fall with BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
And welcome back to Gillette, Wyoming, where you have Thunder Basin playing Rock Springs, as we are here to start the fourth quarter with a punt out of Rock Springs on 4th and 15 from their own 15-yard line. Two returners back for Thunder Basin. Looks to be Dylan Edwards and Tavin Young. Short punt off the bounce to, that is Garrett Brewer, who catches on the left side of the field, reverses back to the right side past the hash marks, and returns it to about the 33-yard line, which is another drive that starts with great field position on the Rock Springs side of the field for Thunder Basin, as they have 6 drives, 6 red zone entries, 5 touchdowns, 1 field goal, which was their first drive of the game. And with 11:48, they're just going to probably look to run the ball, chew the clock some more, as they did last quarter, as it went by kind of fast with not many throws. So Rock Springs doesn't throw the ball very often, and Thunder Basin has no need to throw the ball right now, even though they lead the state in passing yards. There was a block in the back penalty, which is going to set Thunder Basin back. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So they're going to be on their own 46-yard line to start this drive. Trips to the short side and right side of the field. Solo receiver to the left. As we get the whistle to start play, looks to be Jacob Whip to the left of the QB at running back. And they hand it to him. He bounces it wide to the right side and crosses the 50-yard line on a handoff up the middle. Looked to be going to about the B gap. Nothing there. Bounces it outside the tackle towards the sideline as he's out, and they mark him at the 49-yard line, which will bring up 2nd down and 7 for Thunder Basin. Backup quarterback is in the game. Looks to be Ty Eisenhower. Handoff up the middle again. Jacob Whip again. As I can confirm that it is Ty Eisenhower, the junior backup quarterback, who is now in the game for Thunder Basin. As they're going to switch actually to a bunch to the short side of the field on the right side. So they're on the right hash, solo receiver to the left. 2nd and 2. Motion, fake the jet sweep, handoff up the middle again to Whip, who is stumbling. Passes the 40-yard line down to about the 37. He does step out of bounds, which stops the clock. Not ideal for Thunder Basin, but I think they feel comfortable about their lead right now, as the backups are now all in the game for Thunder Basin. Spread look out of Thunder Basin now, 2x2 to each side. Running back on the right side, still Whiff. And a QB draw up the middle. And nothing going, as it looks to be Prater and someone else in on the tackle. And Boston James, I believe, combined to tackle Eisenhower on the keeper. As we are now under 10 minutes remaining in the game. 37-0. Bolts lead. Looking to go 2-4 on the season after a loss last week to Cheyenne Central. Draw to Xander Coombe up the middle. Near first down yardage. Marked at the 29-yard line. Needs to get to the 28-yard line. It's going to be marked at the 30-yard line. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. As they keep the clock ticking and ticking. Not in a hurry at all. They look to the sideline for their play. Both Whip and Coombe are in the backfield. Whip as an H-back to the right side of the QB. Coombe right behind the QB. 2 receivers to the right. Handoff up the middle. And Coombe initially hit at the line of scrimmage, but just keeps his legs driving and pushes the Rock Springs defense back as he crosses the 25-yard line for another Bolts first down on a drive that has been all run plays, which you can expect really for the rest of the game, unless they end up in a 3rd and long. With the way they've been running the ball, that's probably not going to happen. Back, it looks to be, no, they motion Coombe out, so it's going to be an empty set. Whip as a H-back to the right side, next to the QB and in front of him. Shotgun snap to Eisenhower. Look, throws right quickly. Incomplete. Pass directed for Julian Langley, backup receiver, and plays DB. First pass of the drive. I don't know how many more of those we're going to see other than the receivers wanting to, other than when they decide to throw it, because the receivers want to get some reps in as well. 8:30 exactly left in the 4th quarter as Thunder Basin nears the red zone on the 25-yard line. Motion, jet sweep to the left, couple yards, tries to cut it back inside his tackle, but gets group tackled by a couple of Rock Springs defenders.
So 8 minutes and counting left in this ball game. 0 goose egg for the Tigers, but they're trying to put one together. Under 8 minutes now.
Number 80.
Offensively,
Jace Watkins got the jet sweep.
And here comes the Bolts as they do a quick draw, right?
Yeah, up the middle.
So a quick draw up the middle and a tackle for a loss on their ball's going to be spotted at the 23-yard line for a 4th and 8 for the Bolts.
They line up to go for it. Trips right.
Trips to the right. Shotgun set for their backup quarterback, Ty Eisenhower, Jr. Looking to the sideline for possible switch on the play.
They're just going to look to try to get in the offsides.
Yeah.
Not going to snap it. They almost got one. They jumped. They just didn't cross the neutral zone.
No, you got linemen now going back into like a rested position. And timeout called. First timeout, or second timeout called by the Bolts. They've got one left, and we'll take a timeout here on the Basin Radio Network.
Medical imaging. Our state-of-the-art X-ray and MRI scans deliver crystal clear results faster than a quarterback sneak. With timely scheduling, we'll get you in and out with ease. Trust our expert team to keep you in the game with precise, detailed images and compassionate care. Visit blackrockmri.com or call 682-8228 to schedule your appointment today. BlackRock Advanced Medical Imaging, your health, our precision.
Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is a trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit.
So here we go, 6:52 and counting. Field goal unit in to try to even this score at a 40-0 score. Ball in the 23, going to 7-yard snap to the 30, 10 yards to the end zone. Makes this a 40-yard attempt for the field goal kicker, the Bolts. Holder holds it. Kick is up. I think it's short. Just short of the goalposts.
Look to be short and left.
And just a little bit left. So the ball will go over to, it won't go anywhere. It will just transfer from the Bolts offense to the Tigers offense, who are trying like heck to avoid a shutout. It's a Shell Food Mart shutout. So far, so good. Be sure to join us for Player of the Game, brought to us by TCRI Energy Services. That coming up. They support our youth at TCRI Energy Services. Tigers, from their own 23, snapped the ball, and a running back that got a little creative. Had some juice going there, some juice flowing. So first down, carries it. He picks up 8 on the play. 2nd and 2.
Boston James with the carry.
And a nice one at that.
He is their leading rusher this year. He gets a lot of their carries. He has the most touches out of everybody on the team so far during this game, and probably most games. So we're back in our huddled up shotgun. Keeper up the middle to it looked to be Caleb Prater and
Caleb Crater.
If I'm not mistaken.
5:53 and counting on the clock.
Yeah, Caleb Prater, draw up the middle, blown up for a loss.
As we watch some defensive scheme changes as well. And 5:35 on the clock and counting. Nice pitch and catch, right?
Yeah, it's a seam. Back to Prater on the right side, just a seam, and he got him.
I think it was either a slant,
like
or it was on the seam.
Seam, or might have been like a sharp cutting seam, almost a skinny post. Just right in between the zones, hit him with timing. He caught it, got a first down.
Good hands by the receiver too. He had to adjust for that ball in the air.
Contested catch. They're marching to the 42-yard line now.
1st and 10, and here they come. Tigers, quarterback rolls out, and he throws it in the dirt.
.452 remaining in this fourth quarter. Thunder Basin with their 37-point lead. Rock Springs has the ball on their own 42-yard line, which is the furthest they've made it down the field in, I think, this half.
Yes, it is.
As it's 2nd and 10. They look to actually throw the ball this half, trailing. Only
not a whole lot
two,
of options, though, right?
maybe passing attempts in the first half.
So, man in motion out of the backfield for a Twins right, and he goes to the short side of the field. Quarterback has a hard time holding on to the ball. I think it's just a matter of having a big enough hand to grip that ball.
It's a catch. Moves the chains back to Prater again, I believe. 2nd catch this drive. As they're now to the 48-yard line of Thunder Basin, crossing the 50 for the first time this half. Clock is running to 4.5 minutes remaining.
And counting.
3 timeouts still remaining for Rock Springs. 1 remaining for Dungeon right before they snapped it.
Gotcha.
Called an illegal shift on Rock Springs. Gonna
Rock
back
Springs
them up.
getting backed up. Back into their own territory.
Going to be on their own 47-yard line. 1st and 15. As they break the huddle. They've got trips to the left. Motion Prater out towards the left. Tunnel screen coming to number 1, Santiago Cruz, but it is dropped. Trips left to the wide side of the field. Prater in the slot. They motion him further to the wide side of the field towards the left. They snap it. Cruz coming on a tunnel screen, throws it, hits him in the hands, and he drops it. Had a little bit of daylight there in front of him, but can't go anywhere without the ball. Brings up 2nd and 15 now. As they go back to another trips left look as they break the huddle. James and Prater, another tunnel screen for decent yards as they cross the 50 again. This time it goes back to Rodriguez, Jordan Rodriguez with the catch. He was in press coverage. He had to fake the go a little bit to get back inside for his tunnel screen to get the corner off of him so he could get that catch. If he didn't do that, it was either going nowhere or intercepted going the other way. So good way to set up the screen out of Rodriguez. As it brings up a 3rd down and about 9. It looks to be from here, from the 47-yard line. Yep, 3rd and 9. Everyone back around the center again. Three players lined up in the backfield next to the quarterback. Orbit screen out of James. They fake it, and then they toss it forward.
Kind of a reverse pivot.
Almost a little like shovel pass.
Inside pitch.
Yeah, orbit screen going to the right to James. They fake the toss to him, turn around and flip it forward to Prater. Going up the middle. Defense isn't fooled. Only give up a gain of 1 yard as it's 4th and 8 as we're under 3 minutes remaining.
Under 3 minutes.
Rock Springs is going deep into their playbook for some trickery, but Thunder Basin is ready for it. They're just staying home and waiting on the runs up the middle, and it's not working. The only successful plays so far, really, this half at all, have been pass plays 10 plus yards down the field. Mostly to Prater that have been successful for him. Back in there empty. Looking deep to Prater. No. Looked to be to Prater, undercut by number 5, Boston James, on a crossing route. As Prater and a Thunder Basin defender are right there for the ball, and James comes out of nowhere and catches it in front of them and picks up the 1st down by a couple of yards as the intermediate pass works for him yet again. Looks to be too little too late, though, as we're nearing the 2-minute mark in this 4th quarter. Ball now on the 37-yard line of Thunder Basin. Rock Springs at least looking to get on the board. Quads to the left. Empty. Back to a screen to Prater, who drops it. Hit him in the hands, took about a step with it. Nearly a fumble, but they rule that he didn't have the ball long enough for it to be a catch. So it's going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line now. 1:57 as we have officially crossed the 2-minute mark left in this game. The 2nd string unit on both sides of the ball is in for Thunder Basin right now. Other than, I believe, Jacob Whiff, who is a starting linebacker, who is still out there. Here comes Rock Springs. Back in there empty again. Trips to the right. H back to the left. It's Padilla. Timeout, Rock Springs. With just under 2 minutes remaining, and we'll take a timeout with them.
Strand's Lawn Care is more than a lawn service. We're on a mission to empower lives and enhance landscapes. From weekly mowing to complete property care, our clients trust us because we treat every lawn like it's our own. Every blade, every detail, every visit. We care deeply about getting it right. Check us out on our Facebook page, Strands Lawn Care, LLC, or call us at 307-682-LAWN. That's 307-682-5296. Strands Lawn Care, service with excellence. Strands Lawn Care.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
FM HD2 translator K294BD Antelope Valley Crestview.
Welcome back.
Here we go.
Orbit screen behind the QB. We would have had a little triple option going with could have been a speed option pitch to I believe Prater behind the QB, and he had a shovel pass in front of him and to his right. I believe it was Padilla, which is where he went with the ball, but it was blown dead as it was happening. For a false start. It's going to bring up a second down and long. Second down at 15. Back in the empty again for Rock Springs. Trips to the right. And orbit screen back to the left behind him. Same play that they tried to run. Still run the shovel pass to Padilla, but defense is ready for it. Gain of 2 or 3. It's going to bring up looks to be a 3rd and 12. 1:30 and counting. As Rock Springs is in no hurry right now. They cross the 40-yard line of Thunder Basin to the 39. As here they come. Back in the Wildcat-looking formation. Snap to James. Bounce to the right, sweep to the right. Who gets around the corner, beats everyone there, gets down the sideline, gets a first down on 3rd down and 12. Gets out of bounds, stop the clock with 1:01 remaining in the game. Moves the chains, gets down to about the 23-yard line. Gain of 16 for James on the sweep right out of Wildcat. James leads their team in yards, if I had to guess, today. Don't you think?
Yes.
Number 19 in the backfield with the QB. Snap it, QB. No, they give it to him, and he's going on a counter back to the left, and it's going nowhere. No timeouts by Rock Springs are going to be used to try to help ensure they get on the board. They're just going to run plays until the clock expires, which is now 25 seconds and counting. If they don't get a move on, this is going to be their last play. As here they come. 2 backs and another H-back looking player near the center. And it was a direct snap. They faked the reverse 5 yards back with the QB, but it was a direct snap right behind the center. And time's going to expire, and that's going to be it for our ball game. Final score, the home team, Thunder Basin, 37. Rock Springs in a shutout, 0. As they line up to shake hands. And that's our final as they run the clock out on the second half. With 13 points put up in the second half by Thunder Basin. They had their first drive where they didn't score points in the second half after the starters came out. And Rock Springs got a little bit of their passing game going there towards the end, but it didn't matter at that point. And that's going to be it for our game. We're going to take a short commercial break and then be back with our TCRI player of the game after this.
Fisher Sand and Gravel has you covered for all your projects from large to small, commercial and residential, with 2 locations, the State Line Quarry in Beulah and the Newcastle Quarry. Competitive pricing serving the area with over 50 years with great product, knowledge, and service. Call them at 605-642-5760 and see them online at FisherIND.com.
At TCRI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCRI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email gatetech@westernserviceswi.com.
Strand's Lawn Care is more.
Need a quick snack or drink while you refuel? Let's check it out. Welcome to Shell Food Mart, your convenient stop for fuel and food. Our employees don't just work here. They genuinely care about you and your needs. From finding the perfect product to giving helpful advice, our team goes the extra mile every single day. Looking for something tasty? Check out our favorite snacks and cold drinks. Experience quick and easy checkout. Let's get you on your way. Shell Food Mart, where you'll find great food and friendly.
And welcome back to the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. 2 locations locally to serve you, Spearfish and Newcastle. And our equipment sponsor is GateTech. For all your gate needs, video sponsor TNT Guns and Ammo, 5 miles east of the Wyodak. And we are here to present our TCRI Player of the Game, which goes to Jacob Whiff, running back and linebacker for Thunder Basin. He's out there on a lot of tackles, and he had a lot of rushing yards and a couple of rushing touchdowns, especially their longest touchdown of the game.
Yes, it was.
On that 25-yarder probably run. Started up the middle, bounced it to the left and to the outside, beat everybody to the pylon for a touchdown. And it was really a two-headed monster at running back, so I don't know which one led the team in rushing yards, but it was probably close.
Yeah, I'd say so. Impressive all around tonight by a very offensive-heavy team. I mean, we didn't get to see their offense shine like this in the few times we've covered them before. But tonight, they really opened it up, and we were able to see different facets of their offense that we have not seen. I think last week they actually got some reps in on that, and this week it just rolled right in. And so now they got back-to-back wins, these Bolts.
2 out of 3, I believe.
Oh, they didn't win last week?
No, I believe they beat Kelly Walsh 2 weeks ago, lost to Central last week.
You're right. So 2 out of 3, correct, bud. But, yeah, go right ahead.
And the best defensive outing by Thunder Basin this year, pitching a shutout for the first time.
By far.
And Rock Springs, they didn't like to throw the ball, and they just couldn't get the run game going. Thunder Basin was ready for it. They sent the right blitzes. They had the right gap fits, and they were just ready to stop the run every play. They didn't bite on any of the fakes that Rock Springs had, and they had a lot of them.
Yes,
so it was
they
a
did.
Very impressive showing out of both sides of the ball. They had some good special teams returns on punts and on kickoffs. Nearly broke one. And that's your conclusion of our game, and that's going to do it. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Basin Radio Network, 106.7 The Legend. And if you were watching on YouTube, on the Basin Radio Network as well, thank you.
That's right. For Reese Hagler, PJ Nelson, it's the Basin Radio Network. Again, tonight's final. The Bolts, a lot. And the
Rock Springs Tigers, a little.
A little.
37-0 is your final. Thank you.
Hold up.
Thank you for listening to this Bolts broadcast on the Basin Radio Network. This event was brought to you by Bighorn Dental Clinic, Black Rock Medical Imaging, Shell Food Mart, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Powder River Dental, and the Pizza Ranch. Thanks to as well Soulmates, TNT Guns and Ammo, TCRI Energy Services, Trends Furniture, White's Frontier Motors, and Gate Tech. This has been a production of the Basin Radio Network. KIML FM HD2, translator K294BD, Antelope Valley, Crestview.